down like that. Think I'm in the movie, join my cast. Scorsese, get my shots real fast. Keep them lights on, show me how you move. When you work that back, now sway. Ooh, let the money come down, make it rain. Ooh, see me iced out, yeah, I'm super sane. Hey, what the peso, no, I blow in glaze. I'ma speak to you another way, sway. Ooh, let the money come down, make it rain. Ooh, see me iced out, yeah, I'm super sane. Hey, what the peso, no, I blow in glaze. I'ma speak to you another way. This is all the nightlife I like, ooh. Take another shot now, baby, make it two. Just another wild night, I give you the blues. Let me take you to another room, hey. This is all the nightlife I like, ooh. Looking at the side like this a lot of booze. I don't wanna buy stand, give me all the juice. Need a lap dance now, give me Belvy or the goose.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What up, what up,
What's
what up?
Good morning,
Cool new
Ingrid.
intro.
Good morning. I'm gonna have an even cooler one. Just wait. Morning, guys. If you guys are just joining us, if you guys are just hopping on, say hello in the comments. Don't be a ghost watcher, please. Say what's up. Say where you're from. And if this is your first early bird roundtable call, also say that. Let us know if it's your first one. For those of you that are just jumping on, we do this every single morning, except for Sundays, right? We spend the next hour or so going through 8 rounds that get us into flow state, get us ready for the day, get us set up to have a productive, successful day, get all of our stuff done, and really just get us in the right mental state to do so. So we're going to go ahead and get started in just a couple minutes, just waiting for more people to get on as I drop the link in the app.
So first phase, guys, is getting water. So actually it's 2 minutes of getting water and getting caffeine. So like tea, coffee. I'm about to make some green tea right here. So green tea, what do we got? We got some positive energy tea. So first phase, guys, is water, caffeine.
I'm grabbing tea too, you guys. Yeah. So go ahead and get comfortable because we're going to be on here for about an hour or so. So I don't want you guys to leave the call or anything like that. So if you go to the bathroom, if you get some water, especially since our first round is going to be some form of physical activity, 5 minutes of physical activity. So you're going to need water. You're going to be thirsty.
Yes. Also, if you guys have any questions about business, life, networking, relationships, communication, anything, right now is the time to ask it. These will get answered a bit later throughout the call. We have a dedicated Q&A session. But if you have any questions right now, go ahead and while everybody's getting water and getting some sort of caffeine, hydrating, caffeinating, go ahead and ask your questions inside of the chat, whether you're on Facebook, whether on YouTube. Just go ahead and ask questions inside the chat. And real quick too, if you're on here, I'm on a mobile device right now. As you guys can see, I was able to film, move around. So I can only see the comments who comment on Facebook and YouTube. I can't see how many viewers are on here. I can't see how many people are commenting in the private chat. So if you guys want me to see your comments, you guys got to comment so I can see it pop up on the video. Don't be afraid to be shy. These calls literally are just like, it's nothing too crazy, nothing like professional or anything like that. It's literally just a call we do in the morning to wake up. And we just like to do it with the squad and like to do it with the team. So we encourage you guys to be a part of that squad, be a part of that team, come do it with us. Makes it that much more fun and that much more holding each other accountable.
I'm going to go ahead and show you guys really quickly. I pulled up a little schedule that I made a while ago. I'll make a new one. But this is the early bird roundtable. So for those of you that are just jumping on, we're going to go, like I said, through these 8 rounds that we put together that we know and think will help you guys be more productive throughout your day and get you into flow state. So we're doing hydrate and caffeinate. That's the first. We're going to do submit questions. So like Josh said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments right now because we do go in order. Towards the end, everyone asks questions, but we're going to answer the ones that we get to that are first, and we have limited time. So submit any questions. The next round is going to be get moving. So that's what I was talking about. We're going to do 5 minutes of some form of physical activity. This could be jumping jacks, working out, weights. It could also just be stretching, some yoga, and it could even be like a dance party in your room. It's just anything to get the blood flowing, anything to get you off the device and get those endorphins going and to wake you up. Josh and I do these 5-minute quick workouts all throughout our day. We sit on the computer, we work all day, and we have to make time to get our body to move, and it wakes us up. If you guys were on the call last night, after an hour of being on the training call, we said, everybody get up, let's do some jumping jacks. So it really does help us. So we're implementing that. After 5 minutes of moving, we're going to go on to meditated breathing. This is a meditation we're doing. Josh, do we have the series today?
Yeah, we can get on the iPad.
Okay, so we're going to do 5 minutes of meditation today. We started a 10-day series of a guided meditation that she's taking us through on how to start our side hustle or things to implement when we're starting a side hustle. So we're going to go, I think we're on day 7. We're going to continue that for meditation, 5 minutes. After that, we go through gratitude. We all share what we're grateful for. We write it in our journals. And after that, we do affirmations and then close it out with the Q&A where you guys are asking the questions. So that's going to be the routine for today. That's going to be going over the next hour. Hope you guys are getting your coffee, your tea, your water right now. I'm going to drop the link for those of you that know how this rolls. We're allowed to have 6 people on the camera. Let me take this. I'll go on the camera first, though, since I'm inviting people to go on the camera. Okay, so we are allowed to have 6 people on the camera at a time. So I just dropped this StreamYard link. Perfect. So I just dropped this link. If you want to come join us on camera, like feel free. Anyone's invited. It does always max out at 6 people. So if there are 6 people on here and you want to get on later, let me know. But we always towards the middle have everybody wanting to get on here. So first come, first serve is how it works, you guys. There we go. We got someone. We always towards the middle have everybody wanting to get on here. So first come, first. Make sure you're not echoing. Good morning, Ingrid. What's up? What's up? Oh, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. What's up?
Good morning.
You look all sad. But yeah, you guys, what I was saying is we're going to
go right now.
I'm going to pull up the 5-minute timer. We're going to get moving.
It goes up fast now.
Yeah, right. So tomorrow, just a quick announcement. Tomorrow, that says /toolbox. Sorry, multitasking here. Tomorrow we are going to move this to Zoom. So it's going to be a Zoom link that I'm dropping, or would it still be a YouTube link, Josh? We don't know. We'll figure it out.
So yeah.
Would I still be dropping a Zoom link, or would I be dropping a StreamYard link? I mean, a Zoom link or a YouTube link for tomorrow, if we're on Zoom.
Probably Zoom. Or
okay.
Maybe even quick meeting.
All right. Well, either way, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to move this over to Zoom because there's always way more people now. We have a big team that wants to get on this call. And then we're only going to have 6 people on here for this software that we're using with all the pretty, colors and comments and all that. But we're just going to move it to Zoom. It's going to be more basic, but it works because a lot of people have been wanting to jump on and talk to us and be like really a part of us.
I think that's a good idea.
What'd you say, Josh? I don't know what he said. But let me
wait to make it look all pretty. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll try to make it look as pretty as possible for you guys. Oops, started it too quickly. All right, so let me share my screen. Get this camera. So 5 minutes is about to start. If you guys are just popping in, what I was saying is we're about to do the first round, which is 5 minutes of some form of physical activity. This could be working out, jumping jacks, weights, yoga, stretching, dancing. It doesn't matter.
This is the video that Evan made, right?
This is the one that Evan made. Yeah, Evan made this countdown for us. Thank you, Evan, because I was getting banned for copyright.
It's wet outside. So.
All right, guys, ready? Okay, 5 minutes starts now. Put down your device, whatever you're doing, and just do some form of movement, okay? Wait, actually, I don't think I shared audio. Pause. Darn it. Every time. Share audio. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Josh, you better be moving. I don't think you're moving.
Yeah. wanna make it living, I just wanna do it right. I'm just trying to take what is giving past the oversight. I'm just trying to make it kill. It didn't happen overnight. Talk about my name so much, they start to get over. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the love? This is something you don't plan on giving up. So tell me, what's the drive you got within you? Where your mind is off the sense you. When you bring it down, the trial is hard to push continue. I can tell you mine is easy when it's back inside of venue. When I gotta get long, you know I'm balling just like you. Because I'm super like I'm Sonic Slam. A beat they call me Onyx. Then I hit it like a 3 right on the front of the corner pocket. Legacy. No way you testing me. Just I'm better than the best. They call me MVP. More valuable and potent than the stars you see on TNT, MTV, or BET. And they gon' remember me. That's cause I am the centerpiece. My point is I'm a shooting star. They try to guard my energy. My power fall from smaller. Moving forward, you can't intervene. This ain't just black and white, so earn your stripes just like a referee. I'm not who you pretend to be. I'm grounded and I'm gifted to the day they wanna bury me. That mad I'm moving cleverly. Mad they tryna make me into something that I'll never be. Control my own fate, I'm taking charge of my destiny. Lay the path that's set for me. The 7 deadly sins can never hinder or diminish me. The nouns, words, and verbs are getting coupled with the similes. This is real life, ain't nobody ever similar me. A different type of entity with confidence is instant me. A future goat is what I'm gonna be. The crystal ball is christening me into the day I leave my legacy. Look, I just wanna make a living, I just wanna do it right. I'm just trying to take what isn't given past the oversight. I'm just trying to make it kill. It didn't happen overnight. They talk about my name so much they start to get over. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the love? This is something you don't plan on giving up. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, or maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the love? Is it something you don't plan on giving up? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation?
was dope, Evan. Thank you for making that.
No problem. No problem.
Good shit. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. How do you Josh, you have the meditation on?
All right, cool. Let's figure out this meditation.
Hold up. Oh, all right. I'm out of breath. There we go. Cool. I'm all out of breath. Cool. All right,
Sounds
guys.
like everybody went hard. You should hear everybody talking by now. I don't hear anybody talking.
I'm out of breath. I stopped at like second 5, and I was like, you can't stop the last 5 freaking seconds.
Me too. They're getting better. We're getting better at the exercise.
Yeah, seriously, only 5 minutes.
Bro.
I know, but we're like, I'm going faster.
So for those of you guys that are watching,
Trying to bump it up to 10 minutes soon.
proud of you if you got it done. If you were working out, if you were just watching us on your phone, shame on you. You could have moved anywhere. You could have moved your legs, your arms,
One sec, I'm opening up this meditation.
any type of physical movement, right? But we're gonna go ahead and
We'll go back in the house where it's quiet real quick.
Gita said, who knew 5 minutes? Seriously, that's what I'm saying. And I agree with you, Gia. Like some mornings, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to get on these calls with you guys, but I made a commitment. I'm here. And I say that for like 5 minutes, and then as soon as I do the workout, I'm like, oh, I feel great. I love these fucking calls. The workout changes everything for me. So I'm glad you liked it. We're gonna go into a meditation, like I was saying, you guys. That's next round. Just so you guys know, because there are a lot of new people, everything that we're gonna be doing in the next hour are things that you don't only have to implement in your morning routine. That is the goal, right? For all of us to have an autopilot morning routine that we just wake up and there's no thought process or decisions or stress. Like we just know exactly what we need to do. The workout, meditation, gratitude, affirmations. But these things also, you guys,
we were focused on what happens when someone rejects what you're doing.
Are you starting already?
What you're working on.
Can you guys hear that?
And you created a
Yeah,
mantra
can you
for how
pause
to
it? I
handle
started
that.
over.
But today, we're not worried about what anyone else has to say about what we're doing and what our side hustle.
Can you guys hear that? We can hear. Yes.
Oh, I can't hear you. See, my headphones are connected.
We have to start it over. He's always having technical difficulties.
Are you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking. Can you not hear me?
He is on mute. I can't tell.
No, we're talking. We are talking.
Yeah, I can't hear y'all. Fuck. 1 sec.
All right, but what I was saying, you guys, is that these same things you can take, like Josh and I use all these. We do the routine in the morning, but we also do it throughout the day. When emotions are getting high, when problems erupt, when we're feeling stressed. Sometimes we're not feeling so. Sometimes we're just like brain dead, right? You're on your computer for 5 hours plus, and you're just like, I'm not getting.
All right, now working now.
Can you hear me?
Working now? Hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I can't fucking hear you guys, but give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear this.
Means today we're pumped.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna do that then.
All right, 5 minutes meditation, you guys. Let's
when someone rejects what you're doing. Welcome to day 6. We are talking today about authenticity and being the most you. In day 5, we were focused on what happens when someone rejects what you're doing or rejects what you're working on. And you created a mantra for how to handle that. But today, we're not worried about what anyone else has to say about what we're doing and what our side hustle means. Today, we're pumped about you and how you can be the most you in everything that you do. Authenticity can be a hard word. It can be a word that gets thrown around and we find ourselves asking, what does that even mean? What does it mean to be authentic? For me, I'm always asking myself, how can I be the highest possible expression of me? What does it mean to have all of the things that make me shine? Literally anything that makes up your human nature, if it is the most you, then it's being authentic. If it's based in what other people think you should do or what the world says or what the media says, it may not be that authentic. And it matters that you are authentic in your life because here's what happens. When you are the highest possible expression of who you are, you will find that all of the right opportunities and all of the right people and all of the right pathways will be attracted to you. They will come to you because they will know to find the real you instead of you who's trying to be someone that you're not. Trying to be someone that you're not is never fun. You can feel when you're being authentic. It feels like you're in flow. It feels like you're totally energized. It feels like you are the most yourself. You can also feel when you're not being authentic because it's like you come above your head and you can hear yourself talking and you second guess everything that you say and you feel uncomfortable in your skin. All of those are indicators that you're not being the most sincere version of yourself, which I have to caveat and say, it's not your fault. We are all living in a world that is telling us to be a certain way or look a certain way or do a certain thing. So if you are feeling like you're not being authentic, it's okay. We have a million messages and systems that tell us to not be ourselves. So it's actually quite a strength to go on this path to figure out what does living authentically look like. If your side hustle isn't like everything else you're seeing, it's totally okay. And it might even be a sign that you're doing something really cool and fresh and new. In my own business, I didn't really have a model for success, but I kept doing it and I kept looking at the different ways that I could make money. And I didn't let it get to me that I didn't fit the mold, that people didn't totally understand where in the landscape that I fit, because that actually has benefited me. It's allowed me to be very creative. It's allowed me to work with all different kinds of brands in different ways. And so if you feel like your side hustle isn't what everyone else is doing on Instagram, or you're not really sure how it could be successful and you don't see someone else doing exactly what you're doing, that's okay. So much of what we do is hybrids and pieces of different things. The special sauce and the magic ingredient is you. If you feel connected to who you are while you're in it and you're having fun and you are liking getting this side hustle off the ground, that is what matters, because that is an authentic you. Being able to identify authenticity in other people is really helpful in helping us cultivate it in ourselves. Because here's the thing about authenticity. When you are authentic, you give other people permission to do the same. So if you're trying to get a sense of what would it look like to be my whole self in this side hustle, to just do exactly what I want to do and not what other people think I should do or what other people have said would be successful, is look at people running other side hustles and being completely them while they do. Maybe their business doesn't fit a mold. Maybe they say whatever's on their mind. Maybe, they're a little bit irreverent. Whatever it is, if there are people out there running side hustles that are in your network or on the internet or anywhere on social, pay attention to them. Pay attention to what you think makes them authentic, and see how you can give yourself the same permission to do the same in your own life with your own side hustle. Today, day 6, was all about coming back to you, to this big, expressed, authentic version of you, because that is where you'll find that you're going to have the most success with your side hustle, is when you are the most you that you can possibly be. So today, I want you to go and find one person that to you just feels so authentic. They can be someone on the internet. They can be someone you already know. Just identify who the most authentic person in your mind is. And then write down all of the reasons that you think that they are so authentic. Why are they so them? Just write it all out. Explore what makes them authentic in your mind. And then see, what can you take away from that? What can you apply in your own life? And I'll see you on day 7.
Cool.
All right, guys.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that. I think everything she says is really
I'm
useful.
probably have to reload and pop back in because for some reason I can't hear you guys. 1 second.
Hey, Thomas, I see that you're in. You're behind the scenes. I will pop out and let you come in and say hello. You're welcome to stay there, but since there is 6 people, we'll just have, if you guys want to join on the screen real quickly, and there's already 6 people, it's fine. Still click the StreamYard link and just let me know, and I will gladly pop. They love it when they get popped out. So anyone on here will pop out, and we'll let you guys pop in and say hello. So everyone just gets a chance. So don't worry about that. There's plenty of room for everybody. So Thomas, are you in and you want to say hello real quickly? I'm gonna pop him in.
Hi everybody, my name is Thomas again. I don't know how you say it in English. I will say it the way we say it in my country. You can call me Thomas. I'm 20 years old. I'm interested in dropshipping business. So I'm here like you to know more about e-commerce. Hi everybody. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks.
Hi.
What's up?
Glad to have you, man.
Welcome. Good to have new people.
What's going on, guys? I was in between 2 like commitments there. I was like doing my workout, finishing the other commitment, trying to listen to you guys. It was intense. It was intense. So everything's clear right now. We're good. I didn't burn the house down. How did you guys find that the music to the workout? Does it need to be changed?
I wasn't able to.
I like it.
Yeah, it sounded a bit crazy at first. She had like 2 songs going on or something. I was like, "What is going on?"
I thought I heard 2 songs.
What I did, one of you guys had a song on, and so I muted you guys, all of you, and then it worked. I don't know. So one more person. I'm gonna pop myself out so I could talk and tell you guys what's going on. But Ingrid, I hope you don't mind. I'm popping you out real quick. I muted you guys, all of you, and then it worked. So one more person. There we go. It happens to everybody when they first come in. Make sure when you jump on this camera, you don't have another tab of our YouTube up because it's a lag and it will repeat. So when you figure that out, take your time. And then you can jump on this camera. You don't have another tab of our.
He's got it going on.
We all have to learn.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I lost 2 brain cells when that happened to me the first day. I was like, what is happening?
It's okay. You have time. Figure it out. Just make sure that, I'm not up on the screen. We all have to learn.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I lost 2 brain cells when that happened to me the first day. I was like, what is happening?
It's okay. You have time. Figure it out. Just make sure that,
How you doing?
Hey, Musa, can you exit out the other tab that has the YouTube on it? We're hearing a double. You gotta close out the first tab. We can just wave. It's okay. He'll fix it.
Sometimes.
Let's go ahead, you guys, and get into gratitude while we're doing that. So next round, it happens every time, you guys. So those of you watching, it happens every time someone first wants to jump on. It's happened for every single one of us, so it's okay. He'll learn.
We got to get the wave going on, like a sequence. We'll start it over here and someone else take it.
Yeah. Sorry that it didn't work out for Musa though, but stay in the comments. Stay on, just watch and comment and be just as engaged. Please. And next time, and when we're on Zoom, it will be easier, actually. We're going to be on Zoom tomorrow. So this next round, you guys, we're going to go ahead and take the next couple of minutes and write down 3 things that we are grateful for, at least 3 things. Right? Just thinking it isn't enough. You got to put it down on paper. It needs to be present in your mind. If you want more opportunities, everyone's asking for more stuff, right? More blessings. You have to be grateful for the current ones. So we're going to go ahead and take the next couple minutes, write down what we're grateful for, and then share it with each other, to share that good energy with each other. We love to hear it. So even if you're not on camera, that's okay. Please comment it in the comments and let us know what you're grateful for. We started something new. We were in our EBR journals, but now we are on our day 1 app. So you guys can choose what you want to do. If you want to transfer it over, if you just want to do it directly on your day 1 app. But for the challenge, we're all downloaded this day 1 app. So this is where we would write what we're grateful for, write our goals of the day, write our journal entries. So I'm going to be writing in my day 1 app. and then we will share.
Right. Yep. So download the Day One app, guys. They have an iPad. It's for iPad. It's for Mac. It's for I think even Windows. Actually, probably not Windows. But it's for Mac. It's for iPad. It's for iPhone. It's even for Apple Watch. So if you guys have Apple Watch, you guys can log stuff on your watch. Super cool app. Easy way to track your guys' success. Write your notes in there. Write your gratitude in there. Write your goals in there. Just write everything in there. Put your selfies in there. Late night plans. You can also take pictures of write down your notes and just take a picture of your actual notes and upload it into Day One. So that way you're actually still writing it and have that physical effect of make it tangible to the world.
Oh,
and
that's
snap a picture real quick.
Because I do like writing more, so I could just take a picture, and upload it to my Day One. Genius. Now I like my journal's pretty cute too, so I just want to write in it.
Yeah, I felt bad yesterday on the Zoom call. I was still writing, and I was like, "But it feels good to write," and then I'll just put it in later, and then it's like, let it sink
I like
in.
that. I like writing. It brings it's different. I'll take a pic. Thank you, Day One, for having multiple options. Whenever you guys are ready, drop it in the comments. Don't be shy. Share it with us. Of course, this is all for you. This is 100% for you. This is raising your own frequency, right? Raising your vibrations. But we just like to hear it. Share that good energy with us. We all want to hear each other. Let's see. I'll go first. So I wrote today, I am grateful. Couldn't even remember what I first said. I am grateful for my business. It is my biggest month yet. Speaking that into existence. I'm also grateful for a community connection every day when we get on these calls. The team is growing, and I'm more and more excited, and I'm more and more grateful. Isolation is not fun. I self-isolated before quarantine, right? To grow the business, to build the business, the foundation with Josh. And I feel so much better. Like, it's crazy how just connection and networking can make.
All right, anybody want to share first?
I
Is somebody talking? Am I the only one that can't hear?
Yeah, I am sharing. I thought you were being rude.
Damn, bro. I don't hear anything. I hear just the wind in my headphones. Okay, I'm reloading.
Okay, so so I'm honestly super grateful for community and all you guys. My mood's better. I'm more productive. I'm more motivated. If I'm in a slump, or something's not working, we have these calls all throughout the day. So as soon as we're on a call, I feel better. I feel relatable, right? Because we're all entrepreneurs. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. I think I'm gonna start going back to the office. It's outside shit. I was trying to get some sunlight and shit, but this vibe ain't working, man.
Please go to the office tomorrow so we don't have any more technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And the last thing is, same thing, but I'm really just grateful for like-minded individuals. I love connection with anybody is great, but people that have the same type of goals, have the same type of vision, have the same type of values, the same type of interests, right? When I talk about business and scaling and e-commerce and sales funnels and marketing, other people are shut up, but you guys get it. I'm happy. So I'm grateful for you guys.
I just don't talk to other people. Oh yeah, my bad.
Those are solid.
I just don't talk to other people. They're not fired up about funnels. I'm like, get out of here.
This is the culture, you guys. So Toma's first day on here, so he'll learn, but we clap for everybody. You guys say something, we clap, we celebrate each other. This is a side note, but you're gonna hear Josh and I going over this even more at the challenge. Every time someone posts something, we have to make each other we all want to be somebody, right? We wrote down our goals and we shared them. We're all trying to be a well-known person. We're all trying to build our brand, build our business, build our personal brand, whatever it is. And we have to, we're lucky that we have a community. We have to make each other feel that way. So every time someone shares something, we clap. Every time someone, announces a goal or a target that they hit, we clap, we celebrate. Every time someone posts something, we comment, we like it, we spam that shit. Every time someone posts something on Instagram, we spam that shit. So this is just going to be, we're building culture and we're building each other up and supporting each other. So I just want to make a side note for all you guys that are just watching, like we are clapping for a reason and we clap for everybody.
Right. Woo!
Yeah.
Yo, so I put the number one, I'm grateful for everyone who's joined the app and is participating inside the challenge. Like super freaking grateful. It's super cool to see yesterday how many people, how many more faces we had on this call. You know, I remember the first day we started the roundtables, we had like one face on the call, then there was like two faces, then there was like three faces, and it was like, you know, a small little growth for a while, and then to now see like, you know, 30, 40, 50 plus faces is pretty dope. Everything else, but finally, you know, are grateful to finally have like a super dope rockin' entrepreneur community. You know, like literally, it's like I go in there and it's like so many people, and I go in there. It used to be like, you know, I'll be like the only one online. Like the app says like who's online, and I see like 15 people online, and like I'll have like a little green dot next to them. I'm like, yo, that's freaking dope. And people are posting, man, like every freaking few minutes. Like I'm having all this trouble trying to keep up with all the posts.
Yeah.
And then, and the last thing I'll put, and by the way, guys, that reminds me, if you guys are in there and you guys see people posting, like go comment on like, every time you go in the apps, comment on like 5 people's things and like engage with them, you know, message them, like look at their bios, look at their profile, just like get to know people, because especially for those of you guys who've been here a bit longer, you guys kind of help set the standard for like the culture. And so like, depending on like how well like we like bring people in and help them like, you know, get it and help them, you know, transition over, will be like, you know, how dependent or how well like, you know, people actually get it and participate and, you know, want to help contribute to the culture. People got to feel just as loved as you guys are in this call, and, you know, vice versa. And that's how it just keeps growing exponentially. I was kind of like what Tim was saying, how we clap for each other all the time. If everybody just came in and the only thing about like, I want my question answered, but I don't want to answer questions. I want my post liked, but I don't want to go like post. I want my post commented on, but I don't want to comment on post. I want people to say something about what I'm doing, but I don't want to say what they're doing. If everybody came in like that, well, guess what? We'd all be talking to ourselves. You know what I mean? We'd all be talking to ourselves. And so we got to set the standards for how the culture, how we rock and roll. The last thing I put I'm grateful for is I'm grateful for all the different, you know, things I've built in the past or tried to build in the past that didn't work out. You know, the failures or, you know, just like maybe the partnerships that didn't work out, and just like different things that have led me to be able to now figure out how to get it to work out, how to get it to grow, how to get it to become exponential, how to get, you know, to actually, how to do it the right way, because there is really no right or wrong, because nobody's really ever done it. But, you know, now to figure out what doesn't work, you know, we like try to start communities before we just start giant group chats. Imagine a group chat, 8,000 people. That don't work. You know, it just spams your phone, blows it up for like, you know, 3 hours until you turn the notification off. And then everybody turns the notifications off because it's annoying, and then it's dead. And so to not actually have the right way how to do it with a real community is super cool. So super grateful for that. Super grateful for that.
Cool. Who's next? Something. Let me read some of these. Belinda says she's grateful for her sister holds her accountable and her affirmations. I'm grateful of waking up in my family, another day. I love it. She just says, I'm grateful for my car. Oh, hell yeah, me too. My family and a place to live. Same.
That's big facts.
William, I don't know if I say it right. William? Hope I say it right. Let me know if I'm saying it right. I'm grateful for the challenge. Wilhelm. Practice, business, family. Love it. Ooh. I'm grateful for all the positive energy around me. How much time I'm able to spend with my daughter, and now how much I'm learning. I love it.
What do you just read that time? I see it on the screen.
Oh, I'm reading. Here we go.
There you go.
I'm grateful for positive energy around me, my daughter, and how much I'm learning. Another big round of applause. Sorry, I was like, we'll get it. It's a process. Who's next? Go ahead, jump on.
I wrote that I'm grateful for beautiful weather. To live in Hawaii, we've got the lowest, I believe it's the lowest COVID number in the country. Also for my friends and my family and my health, and then my friends and family's health. Grateful for my cat, my independence, and my support system.
Woo, kitty.
So cool. Who's next? Anybody next?
Just jump in. interrupt each other. It's okay.
Me, I'm grateful for the chance to know all of you. Actually, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm alive, my family is safe, and I'm also grateful for. I think I'm doing a step forward in the realization of my dreams and a thought. Yeah.
Love it.
I've been
Oh, are you done? Did I interrupt? Love it, love it, love it. Sorry if I interrupted you. But I'm talking anyway.
Yeah.
You guys suck at your claps on here.
What?
You suck at your clap.
Ooh.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't clap. What are you talking about? I did clap.
I didn't
You
see
see
it.
me? What?
I was like, who are you talking to? My clap's pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I'll improve it. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom.
Wait, tell me again. I know you said it, Toma, right? That's how you say it, Toma, right? In English.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin in Africa.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
okay, awesome.
Wicked.
Now
Cool.
we have 2 Africas on the screen.
Yo. Grateful for my health today, as always. Energy in my beating heart. It's a cool thing. I felt my heart today. Love it. Grateful for the growing community. It was awesome to see everybody on the Zoom call last night, even though it was like sleepwalking. Pretty awesome. And all like the energy in this group is pretty cool too. I'm grateful for the game of life and the endless opportunity that it gives us. So yeah.
Woo.
Sweet.
That's
And last but not least, oh no, I forgot. Sorry, JJ. But let me read Ingrid's. Ingrid says, "I'm grateful for making it happen for me and my kids. I'm grateful for my community this morning. Grateful for getting the skills I need to change my life in a perfect way and perfect time." I really like that last one, Ingrid. I see you in the back, by the way, Ingrid. They just can't see you. I see you in the background. Cool. Go ahead, JJ. Get out.
Well, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for the people I interact with in the early bird roundtable and in the 21-day challenge. And I'm also grateful for being born in the era of the internet because now it's possible to make money online. And if I wasn't born in that time, like I'd be shoveling horse shit right now.
Whoa.
I like it.
That's fucking honesty right there.
I love it. Totally right. Okay, so I know we listened to it yesterday, so our next one is affirmations. I really want to tell me if it's too much, but I want to listen to the Eric Thomas thing that we listened to yesterday. So if you guys don't mind, I like it. I listen to it again. So I'm gonna pull it up. So those of you that are not know what I'm talking about, Josh listens to Eric Thomas every day for motivation on his way to work and in the morning. So he finally shared it with me, and then we started listening to it on the calls. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. This is just an audio, right? Like a motivation audio.
Yeah.
So all you do is listen, visualize. So us on the camera, we're going to mute ourselves. You guys mute yourself for me, and I'm going to play this audio, and just give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear it clearly. So for the next it's 8 minutes. All right, ready?
He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. You know, I'm very careful about who I put in front of you guys. I take this very serious. I just don't let anybody get up, and speak to you guys, all right? So when we bring people in, these are people who I'm only bringing in the best. Without further ado, he is from Atlanta originally, went to the University of Tennessee and played football there, is a business owner now. I mean, phenomenal testimony, story, all right? So I'm not gonna steal his thunder. Please put your hands together for my guy and what I believe is going to be #1 speaker in the world, Mr. Inky Johnson. Put your hands together, guys. Every day I'm chasing something different. Every day the way I operate is totally different. And it's not about the product for me as much as it is about the process. And what I mean about the process saved my life. You see, my mother had me when she was 15 years old, right? Over on the east side of Atlanta, we came up in this neighborhood by the name of Kirkwood, drug dealer on every corner, gang members in the neighborhood, 2-bedroom home, 14 people, used to sleep on the floor. Got the opportunity to sleep in the bed one time out of the week, 6 of us in the bed, 3 at the foot, 3 at the head. And I came up with this dream pretty quick. I said, man, I want to go to the NFL because I had 8 uncles in that house, all 8 of which were still going in and out of prison. And so pretty quick, I said, man, I want to go to the NFL. So I went to my big cousin tomorrow one night. I said, man, listen, I want to go to the NFL. So we got to work for this thing. So the thing we're going to do every night, we're going to be patient. We're going to engage in consistent action. Every night, we're going to race light pole to light pole, no shoot. So every night we get out in the street, race light pole to light pole. One night a coach came down the street. He signed me and my cousins up for organized sports, right? First time being in organized sports. We get in organized sports. The thing was, after practice, everybody would leave to go home. And I always had to sit on the bench and wait on my mother because she worked that way. And so when my mother would show up in the park, it would be about 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. So I'm sitting there, and when my mother would pull up, she drove an old Buick Regal, hubcaps off the car seat, pulling up the clothes all beat up. And she would pull up in the park 10:30 at night. I would jump off the bench. I would sprint over to my mother. I would say, Mom, if you don't mind, can you please sit back in your car and turn on your car lights? I have to do some extra drills. I have to go to the NFL. She would never have to work another day in your life. And I knew my mother was tired. And every night, my mother would sit back in that car, and those car lights would hit that film. And he got a 7-year-old kid doing backpedaling drills, running sprints, running laps, chasing his dream to go to the NFL. But just beyond those car lights, I could always connect with my mother's eyes. So it made me dig a little bit deeper. It made me push myself a little bit further. It made me work a little bit harder. It created a certain level of sweat equity in what I was doing. It created a certain level of pride in what I was doing. You know why people quit? People don't have pride in what they do. You know why people stop? They're selfish, and it's just about them. When you have a bigger purpose to why you're doing what you're doing, and you want to honor the sacrifices that others have made for you, it's nothing for you to keep going when you hit adversity. If every decision and choice you make is just about you, at a certain point, you're going to hit something that's a lot tougher than you. It's going to make you quit because you don't have a driving force for why you do what you do. But when I got up to the University of Tennessee, it was simple. It was simple for me to give everything I had. My freshman year, I played special teams. My sophomore season, I broke the star lineup, had a really strong sophomore season. The summer heading into my junior year, I still remember the day where I was sitting in our film room. I was watching film on the California Bears. My defensive backs coach, Larry Slade, came in the room. He said, Inky, I got some good news for you. I dropped the clicker. I said, what is it? He said, man, you're a projected top 30 draft pick, son. He said, all you have to do is play the next 10 football games. You're an automatic multimillionaire. I went out of the room. I called my mother and my grandmother on the three-way. I said, after this season, there will be no more struggle. I said, we would never miss another meal. I said, we would never experience another Christmas where we had to stand on the side of the curb and just be grateful. And I hung it up. First football game, I went out and played great, got an interception, shut Cal down. Second game, we playing against Air Force, got late in the game, fourth quarter, guy dropped back, he threw the ball to a receiver coming out my sideline. Me and the guy, we went head on. As soon as I hit the guy, I felt as if every breath in my body left. Body went completely limp, fell to the ground, I blacked out. Never happened to me. When my eyes open, I'll never forget, my teammates ran over, they said, hey, get up, let's go. I said, I can't. I said, I can't move. He said, what do you mean you can't move? Y'all locked down corner, man, we need you, let's go. I said, I know, man, but this time I can't move. I flipped my head up to the sky, I said, God. I said, surely nothing is happening in this moment that can alter my life. They got me over to the hospital. They took me back. They ran CAT scans. They brought me back into my room. And all in a 15-second time frame, the doctor came running in from the opposite side. He said, hey, get in there. We got to rush this guy back to emergency surgery. He's about to die. I said, what? He said, son, you have busted up subclavian artery in your chest. You're bleeding internally. We have to rush you back, take the main vein out of your left leg, plug it into your chest in order to save your life. When I opened my eyes from recovery, the same doctor was over me. He said, son, has some good news and some bad news for you. I said, you got some bad news for me? I have to tell him I was about to die. I'm still alive. How bad can it get? I'm still here. He said, the good news is we saved your life. I said, thank you, sir. He said, the bad news is, Ink, you have nerve damage in your right shoulder. I said, okay, cool. He said, but son, it's a strong possibility that you probably can never play the game of football again in your life. I said, no way. I said, no disrespect to you, doc, but I've been working for this ever since I was 7 years old. I said, no disrespect to you, doc, but you wasn't in the park with me and my mother when I was 7 years old and she was sitting in that Buick Regal. She got done working at Wendy's. No disrespect to you, doc, but you didn't come up in that 2-bedroom home, 14 people sleeping on the floor. No disrespect to you, doc, but you didn't miss those meals and stay focused and never made an excuse. I never cheated. I never cheated. Like my conscience still until this day won't let me, like I can't cheat. I can't look myself in the mirror and say, Ink, you did a good job knowing that I cheated. I can't cheat. One of the greatest pieces of advice that my mother gave me was this: son, whenever you start, you make sure you finish. And the problem with the world today, people get involved with things, and if they don't like a certain person, if they don't like the process, if it's not what they thought it was, they quit. And what they don't understand about quitting becomes a habit that doesn't just affect you. Later on in life, when you get a wife, when you get some kids, or you get a family, it's going to come back to hunt you, and it will one day affect them. That is why I tell you the process is more important than the product. It's not even about the outcome for me. It's about, can you take pride in what you do as an individual, and every night when you look in the mirror, knowing that you gave everything you had to it. And we have to get to the point where we're willing to impose our will on certain things. Impose your will on it. My life totally changed. Opportunity to stop. And most people, when you give them an opportunity to stop while they're chasing something, they take advantage of it because they feel as if, man, why did this have to happen to me? I felt as if, why not me? This is the perfect opportunity to use this to be a blessing to somebody else. And you know what? It's not even about me, to be truthful. It's not even about me. Now it's about repaying the people that invested in me and saw something in me when I couldn't see it in myself. At a certain point in life, it can't just be about you. And the moment that we understand that, and every day we wake up, we understand that life is a blessing and life is a gift. And if you were to check out today, how would you want to be remembered? It's bigger than you.
Woo, woo, woo.
Absolutely
Chicken
love that
fired
one.
up.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Chicken fired up.
Dude. Fire.
What about you guys in the comments? You guys in the comments? I guess y'all fired up.
Yeah, let us know how
Let
you
me
guys
see in the
like it.
comments.
Like I said, I played that one yesterday. Josh and I said that before. But like, I really like it. And if you guys want to listen to it, like, it's all about repeating, right? Being motivated, finding little breaks throughout your day, do something that motivates you. That's called Impose Your Will on Spotify, is where I pulled it up, by Eric Thomas. So if you want to save that, you can go ahead and do that. Impose Your Will. I could drop it in the comments to you guys. But let's get into it.
It's all about repetition. It's all
Yeah,
about repetition. It's all about repetition. It's the only way we as humans learn.
it's all about
Repetition. That's why I say the word 7 times every time I say the word.
Same with our written affirmations that I'm going to pull up at the very end. Like, we do them over and over and over for a reason. But before that, last round.
Over and over and over and over and over for a reason. It's repeating.
All right, you guys, let's go into rapid fire Q&A. Cool. They liked it. I love it.
Ba 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 ba.
So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes answering questions, and Josh too, of course. So whether it's business, life, motivation, mindset, I don't care. You're having problems with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever question, honestly, you want answered. We're not your therapist. I'm just kidding. But go ahead and ask a question.
I'm a therapist for sure. I'm a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm good. Trust me.
But go ahead and drop it in the comments. Or if you want to come on camera and say something, you can do that. Just ask, and I'll pop somebody out, and you would come on and ask. But the questions in the comments work. They actually work better because I can, highlight it on the screen. Everyone can see it. Cool. So Ingrid, how do you connect a domain to a funnel? I'm gonna pop one of you guys out just so she can be a part of it. So Evan, you're gonna just be in the background and stay on. Okay, Ingrid. So
funny to say that. I'll pop you out. I say like, Evan, like
Ingrid,
like you got like something out of here.
First question is, did you purchase your custom domain yet?
Yes.
Okay, so it's super easy. You go to the left side when you're in Builder. Okay. I also could just send you to the how-to page.
Just screen share real quick. It'd be a lot easier, a lot faster.
All right, hold on.
I'm sure a lot of people will have that question.
And while you show me that, does the same domain it's for the website, or that's another domain?
I don't understand your question.
Like, I got a domain, right? So that domain, do I have 2 options? Like, it's either I put it on the website or I put it on the funnel?
You do both. You do the same. You can do a website and it can be on the funnel as well.
Yeah, you could do
Or you can do one or the
both.
other. It
with
doesn't
the
matter.
same domain.
Yeah, you can do the same domain. It could be a slash or a subdomain. So it could be like for like so you have your main domain and you could have a slash, right? How we have teamjetset.com
Team Jet
slash
Set.
teamjetset.com slash toolbox. So your funnel can just be, or your website can just be like another part of your domain, right? So slash, or you can do a subdomain, which is like
Sorry, app.teamjetset.
like how we have, so like for how our app, if you want the website version of the networking app, you go to app.teamjetset.com. So our domain is teamjetset.com. So we have teamjetset.com / text me is one example, or the subdomain, which is app.teamjetset.com. So there's multiple options so you can use your domain.
And to do that, I do it on the website, on your website.
Yeah, so
Right.
I'm going to share my screen right now to just show you guys really quickly. Okay, so can you see that? Cool. Here is my example funnel that my tester account. You just go to settings, you go to domains, you literally just push connect an existing domain. And remember, on that how-to.firefunnel website, on the help page, which you can click right up here, this how-to, this will tell you just the domains, and it will show you like a step-by-step visual of how to connect it. But you type in your domain, right? So I don't have a domain that I could use right now because all my domains are being used. But you would put timmy.com, you push connect domain. I can't do it. And something's going to pull up. Hold on. I'm going to share a new screen with you guys. It's honestly super simple. Let's see how to page. So then if I clicked on the help, the help page, this would come up. So I'm just going to show you connect the domain at the bottom. So how I did the first step, right? So I put in, then if I put in timmery.com, how I just did, it didn't let me because it's not an active domain, but this would have popped up. So you pull up, basically you pull up, did you buy it on GoDaddy?
Yes.
So you go to DNS settings on GoDaddy. It kind of tells you right here how to do. It tells you right here, but am I screen the right page? Cool. So right here, it will tell you that you go to your DNS, your domain settings on GoDaddy, and you'll see something like this. You'll see this little chart, is what I like to call it. So you just see right here, DNS settings. So this will pull up, and you just fill in the blank. So for instance, this is Flower Funnel. So you see this code, you literally copy this code, like you copy the value, and then you just paste the value into then you just paste it into this value. So you'll see this on Flower Funnel, basically, and you have another tab of your GoDaddy. And so you just want to make it look identical. So you copy this 5.2.2 and you put it right here in this space on your GoDaddy. And same here. So then you get this, and this is your timmery.com. Copy and paste this, and I paste this again right in this value. So you just want to make it identical. Then it's really easy. Then you just push. You could push add a new record, like it said, if you didn't have that space already. So basically,
we'll do a live training too throughout the challenge. One of the things in the challenge is we're talking about funnels and websites, so we'll do like a live one as well, so you guys can follow just like step by step, like as we set up a brand new entire account.
I'm going to do live training, and then part of the challenge, we're going to be making funnels and websites, so you guys will see on there, and you guys can literally do it with me at the same time. But go to that how-to.flyerfunnel.com page and go to domains, and it's honestly, I made the directions as easy as possible. But basically, you pull up both tabs, GoDaddy, Flyer Funnel, and you just make that little chart identical. You just copy, paste. Does it look the same? Okay, you push OK, and in the first 5 minutes, don't worry, it won't work. Like if you go to timmery.com, but in like 5-10 minutes, it takes a while for the internet to sync of everything. It will work. We'll come back in an hour, refresh, go to timmery.com, and it should be linked. I hope that kind of helped you. But how that Flyer Funnel page for sure.
Okay, and then from there, it tells me also how to make my own for the funnel, right? Because that will be for the website.
It's going to be
you can attach a sales funnel to your website, so it would just like automatically kind of sync over pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember when I was with you and I was like making a new step of your funnel, and I was like, what do you want to name it? And we named it like benefits. Remember, it was like ingrid.com/benefits. Like that is your URL. So if you change that ingrid.com to whatever domain you just created, it would now be like, for me, it would be now timmery.com/benefits. So that is my link to my funnel. So if I went to timmery.com, my that social media link in bio page you made would be Timmy.com. Timmy.com/benefits would be my funnel.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we'll show you more in the training.
We'll show you more. Sure. Wilhelm says, now that you've achieved a lot in success at this point of your life, in my opinion, Jet said, what's the most important thing for you? What drives you?
I'll tell you what. So at this point, I realize success, it's all internal. It's all internal. Has nothing to do. Actually, I've reached the most success in terms of like materialistic stuff. What up, Peanut? Come here. And like materialistic stuff, and like whatever, what's it called? Cars, right? Travel, whatever you want to say it is. And I realized like that's not really success at all. It's not really anything. It's really just stuff, right? Just it's accumulation of stuff. And so what most really probably drives me is actually my purpose. You know, like you have to find what your purpose is. And my purpose when I first kind of realized getting started entrepreneurship was I've had 2 buddies pass away. And, you know, like it really tore me up for the first 2 years in my journey. And like I did an event last year. That was literally for the purpose of like, you know, honoring them. And like that kind of like drives me because now every single time when like, you know, I'm feeling down or I want to quit or like, you know, I'm thinking of my own selfish reasons of like, oh man, I can't do this anymore. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, it's too hard. It's too risky. It's too this, it's too that. Like I realized like, shit, it's not about me. Like, you know, kind of that, I started really like that Inky Thompson, what's called video called like, yo, this ain't about me. Like, yo, this is about like, this is about my boys. This is about, you know, the people who are inspired by me. This is about the people who, you know, can't believe in themselves. Like, you know, if I can't believe in myself, and how am I expect them to believe in themselves? You know what I mean? And so, like, that's just really what drives me now. It's just like, that's actually the only thing that drives me now, dude. Everything else is just like a byproduct. It's just like a little side benefit, if that makes sense. Does that answer your question? Yeah.
There isn't no right or wrong answer, huh? Right? It was a personal thing.
Yeah.
Gideon says, what's the best online business right now? My answer, I kind of
online business that you want to start and makes you happy.
So that's kind of what I answered yesterday, Gideon. Like, I know everyone thinks it. They think, okay, so Josh said he's going to teach us like multiple different things, different types of businesses during this challenge. Like, which one should I pick? Like, I want to pick the one. Which one makes the most money, Josh? Which one makes the most money? That's the one I want to pick. And this is repeated yesterday, but like, if you go in with that mindset of which one's the best, which one makes the most money, that's only a temporary motivation. That's going to die really quickly. And as soon as you start putting in the hours and the work, and problems will come up, because problems will come up. Like, we're entrepreneurs, problems will come up. Like, there will be obstacles. Like, you're not going to surpass it. There's no shortcut. So when you start to actually have the problems and the issues, if you don't actually like the business, if you're not you know, using your own talents and using your own style of creativity, and you're not passionate about it, you're not going to keep going. You're not going to keep showing up. You're not going to make it to the end of the challenge, because money is just a temporary motivation. So you really have to pick as you're learning. Similar with what Gio was asking me too, like as you're learning, as like we're going through the challenge and you're seeing like website design, you're seeing the affiliate side, you're seeing other people do MLM, you're seeing other people just do blogging. You kind of like, first of all, like it's all, you want to know all of it, right? Because online business, you want to wear all the hats. So you want to know how to make graphics, make videos, market, sell, you know what I mean? Make a funnel. So as you are starting to learn and dabble in all of these, you'll know like, oh, I really like this. Like, oh, I actually really like designing graphics. Like, I like sparks of creativity in me. For me, like I really like designing websites. Like, I didn't think I was artistic. This whole time in my life, I told myself I wasn't artistic. And like designing a website is creative in my own way. So some people will be like, oh, I really, you know what I mean? So you'll just kind of find what you fall in. Some people are like, oh, I really like this whole blogging thing. I really like writing. I actually really like copywriting and like journaling. I'm gonna just do it like an amazing travel blog. So
it is fun too. It's fun.
So you have to find what's fun, because then as we're also going through the challenge and you're doing your own market research and learning, it's now interesting. It's not like homework, right? When you're in school and you had to like have an assignment, sometimes for those of you that like storytelling in history, if you had an assignment in history, it wasn't that bad. Like, it was more interesting. Like, you like reading that textbook and studying was easy. But if you didn't like math, when you had to read the math textbook and study, it was painful. So you had to just find like what works for you and what you like. So it's now not a job, it's now fun. Hope that answers.
100.
I know it didn't really answer your question, but that was my answer.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be like if we tell you what the best online business is, it's gonna be completely biased, and it's gonna be like it's not gonna be the right answer for you. It's gonna be the wrong answer for you. Could be the right answer for you, like, but that's chances are low. Like, you have to figure out what you like. Like, when I got started, I never was like, yo, somebody who's like, what's the best business? And someone's like, yo, Jet said, this is what you gotta do, man. I'm like, oh, cool, man. Thanks. I'm becoming, millionaire at this. Like, I wouldn't have done well if that was the case. So I had to just kind of figure out my own what I vibed out with, and then I found it, and then boom, I stuck with it, and I was shit. That's history.
Yeah, for sure. You'll make more money in the long run. In the long run, if you do something that you like and you're passionate about, you'll continue to want to learn and get better naturally, and you'll make more money. 100%. You only make.
Yeah, you gotta play this. The main thing is you guys gotta play this game for the real long haul. Like, I came into this game, and I'm like, all right, what's my outcome in 5 years? What's my outcome in 3 years? Like, 3 years was the minimum I was playing. I was like, all right, 3 years, what do I want to be from now? Like, I never ever started to be like, okay, I want to make 100,000 by next week. I never even started trying to make 100,000 in 1 year, honestly. Like, I just started. I was like, I'm gonna do this for 3 years from now. I was like, I make $80 my first month, but I really like this. This is really fun. And I was like, I just want to do this 3 years from now. I literally made like $80 my first month online hustling, like 10 hours a day, like 10 hours a day doing this type of stuff, $80 and freaking commissions, dude. But like, the thing is, once I made my first $20, like my first $20 commission sale, I realized, like, if I can do this without much previous knowledge, without much previous experience, without much of anything, and I was like, I know statistically most people won't make a dime because most people will quit before they even get there. Most people like literally will try to learn and then they'll quit, and then like, okay, they're out. So statistically, I'm already beating like probably 75-80% of people who don't even really try. So I'm like, if I can make $20, well, I could probably do that. And it's been X amount of days. Well, X amount of days left in my life, I could probably do that at least 100 more times, 1,000 more times, 10,000 more times, 100,000 more times, which I have, And so that's really what it was.
Yeah, just to make it clear, because I did get a lot of people asking me. So for this challenge, you guys, we're going to be teaching you stuff like different digital marketing skills and things that you can use. Everyone's going to be somewhere different. So there's no right or wrong answer. We're going to teach you things that you can apply, and you're all going to apply it differently depending where you're at. So the challenge is not just for drop shipping or e-commerce people. Like, you could, if you're in real estate, if you are just, I don't know, starting a blog, if you are just, everyone's doing something different. Like Ingrid's doing credit. It doesn't matter if you're an MLM, if you're an affiliate. All of these skills that we learn, you're going to be able to apply. So let's say I'm teaching you guys how to make this an example. I'm teaching you guys how to make a website for the day, an optimized website. You're either applying this skill to your own business, your own product or service that you already have to scale your current business. So if you're in real estate, like I said, if you're in e-commerce, or if you don't have a product or service, you can now use this website building skill and get paid to use it for somebody else's product or service. So I hope that makes sense. Right. So there is no right or wrong answer, you guys. So like yesterday when I said write down your goals, it has to be your true goals. There's no like trying to tweak it so that it's right, because it's not going to work that way. So right. Just to make that clear, you're going to be able, so when I go over each skill or I'm talking about something, it's going to be different for you. You have to be creative. So you think, okay, what's my goal? Okay, then I'm going to like use this skill in this way. We're all going to use it in different ways. So I hope that makes sense. If you're interested in like fitness and you don't even have a business or a product, like it still works. You still can learn how to build a website and graphics and copywriting and blogging, and you can put it towards your real true interest, right? If you really like gardening, you can use all these skills and now you like build a gardening brand. So it really has to be your true passion and your true interest for it to work in the long term.
Well said.
Look at me for, bruh.
Any more questions?
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next phase.
Yeah.
Like a little bit over.
I know I always say 10 minutes. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to pull up affirmations, you guys. And this is going to be the last phase. We just always close it out with this. What this is you'll see us on the screen. Our screens are going to be muted. every time someone says the sound's not working, the sound works. We just are muting ourselves because we're reading these affirmations out loud to ourselves. So same goes for you guys that are watching. Just go ahead and say these out loud wherever you are. Go in a separate room if you need to, and say these out loud to yourself with confidence, right? With conviction. Let me screen share.
Peanut better say them today, Josh.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
he is, bro.
He's a boss, man.
So
Ready, Peanut?
here's
basketball.
here's an affirmation. So go ahead and read these to yourself out loud. We're gonna mute our screen now. Mute yourself.
Move this a little closer.
All right. Did I give you guys enough time? Look at Evan over there going in on his affirmations. Oh, you guys can't see him. So like you guys see the part obviously when you're reading like the rose gardens, like I join groups where I can meet other rose gardeners in tennis. These affirmations, like Josh has said in the past, just replace it with your truth, right? So for us, we're entrepreneurs. You just say it out loud. I join groups where I can meet other entrepreneurs, and like it's easy. So just replace it and say these out loud to yourself. You can always tweak your affirmations. You always want to tweak your affirmations, right? To make them true, and put them on repeat. I really like these. Do you know you're on mute, Josh? Are you trying to talk? You're on mute.
I was laughing. Peanut's all fired up. Says my cat.
I really like these self-reflection questions. It kind of goes in with the homework, like the assignment that we had, of like mapping out your goals. So really think, you guys, what's the way you can broaden your circle? Like, what would your dream network look like? And how do you define a meaningful relationship? This is key because we all join the app to network and build community and build relationships. It takes work. Like, honestly, in my opinion, relationships is the most like complex, like the most struggle. And I shouldn't say struggle. I shouldn't tell myself I have struggle, but like relationships are as hell. Like they're complicated, right? Like if relationships wasn't a part of business, I think business would be a lot easier. But it's life, and relationships are part of business. Whether it's with your supplier, whether it's with your coworker, whether it's with your boss. So like
people who are good at relationships do find business easy, but if you're good, so it's like something that's a skill that's always ever changing, something you have to work on because it's a factor you can only control 50% of, you know? So that's it. You can't control the entire, and really it's not even 50% because sometimes you're trying to do, one part and then you got to communicate to like 1,000 other people, 500 people, 2 people, 3 people. And so like now you're, it's even less. And so like the stronger you can communicate and build relationships, then you can have that be more of a percentage. So if you're a good communicator and you're really well at, getting things done, well, then maybe you're talking to 500 people but your voice has a lot more influence. And so it's like 80% of the equation versus like, maybe a partner like 50-50 or something like that, So it's difficult, but it's not impossible. And it's fun. If you're good at it, it's fun.
Did you guys do, I saw a lot of you guys did, but that 16personalities.com personalities quiz, I really want you guys to do that. I want to see what everyone says. Josh and I are going to do ours soon. I saw some people, no one was mine yet, but I saw someone
What was
Josh.
yours?
I'm not telling you yet.
Whoa, Cat got claws up in here, guys. Warning.
Did I tell you guys mine yet? Or no? Did I tell you guys
What
mine
is
yet?
yours?
I'm just kidding. Mine is a ENFP. ENFP.
No. J. I have P.
No, I'm not judging.
ENFJ.
I'm not judging. I'm feelings. But ours is the same, except you're feeling and I'm thinking.
No.
Yes.
ENFP. Oh, my bad. I thought you said, okay. I said, mine's ENTP. I thought you said TP. My bad.
So we're the same. We're both.
Yeah, mine's TP.
We're both extroverts. We're both intuitive. But the only difference between us is he goes thoughts, I go feelings, and then we're
logical.
Both, and then we're both. The last letter is the same. We're both perspective. I think it's perspective, right? Is the last what the P stands for? I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
So EP for Josh, ENFP for me. I know his title is called the debater.
Debater.
The person that always
somebody write it up with me. I'll debate anybody, man. I'm a master debater.
What we're breakfast or anything, he wants to debate. I honestly don't know what they call me because I've done so many personality tests. I just know my letters. I don't know what they label it as.
I think it's campaigner or something.
Yeah. Mine's the one that does the community. I can bond with people and the relationships. But I haven't seen anyone beat my letters yet. So go ahead and take the personality test so we can learn each other. It kind of goes into what we're talking about. I brought it up because for networking, you guys, and building relationships, I did see a lot of people that did do the quiz that they're introverts. And I don't want introverts to think that it's different for them because it's not. Whether you're an extrovert or you're an introvert. Ingrid, did you take the quiz yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I would like to know if you're an introvert or extrovert. I'm gonna guess an introvert, but I don't know, just because I don't know. So I would like to know. But it doesn't.
I bet. Wait, did you already take yours, Evan?
Yeah, I guess, man. I want to know your best guess. I was super shocked at how close it was, bro. Let's go. Let's debate it.
You're E.
We have a lot of introverts.
You're E. What's the not N, but what's the other one?
What?
It's the E and whatever. It's not an N. You're not an N.
Or
you're E something.
Really? Really?
Are you?
E.
Really?
You're wrong, son. Try again.
You're ENTJ.
Is it T? Is it T?
16. I'm probably.
No, it's F. It's F. I just looked. It's F.
ENFJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, J.
So here's
I knew the E for sure. I knew that was for sure.
Yeah, it's just my first name, bro.
what we're talking about. Take the quiz. Put your results inside the group. I would like to know all of you guys. And like I was saying, my whole point of bringing this up is for networking and communication. It's okay if you are an introvert. We all have our different strengths and weaknesses. It's important to know those. And even as an introvert, that means you're a good listener, right? Because I don't be quiet. I have to work.
Yeah, I find it being on this call and not being able to talk is driving me crazy. I need to mute my mic and talk to myself.
Yeah, so building relationships, listening is just as important, or actually more important, than the person that is doing all the talking. So just don't think that because you're an introvert, it's different for you. And plus, there's so far everyone that took the quiz and put their answer inside the app is an introvert. So introverts go with introverts. You know what I mean? So just work on your networking skills, work on knowing your guys' self, your strengths, your weaknesses, and get to know other people and make real connections for sure.
I usually have always two best friends throughout my life. I always have one that's introvert, they're the ones who I just talk and they're just and then I have one more extroverted friend who's just a carbon copy of me, who's just really is just me. So it's just it's really just me the whole time.
I think that's why I drive with you the most, because you're super extroverted, man.
Yeah, what's funny is I've always been extroverted, but I've always been like I said, I have social anxiety, so it's I don't open up extroverted. I never was the person that would walk in and yo, it's people I don't know. But it's the second I kick it off with somebody, it's bam, game over. It's I always need a kind of almost like a extroverted kind of like buddy, pretty much you could say, to like kick off and like unlock the energy. You know what I mean? So like last year, me and my buddy Daniel, I was talking with my best friend Daniel. He was like, another extroverted, and we like linked up, and it was just like boom. Like next thing you know, it's just like there's no fucks given. It's just like watch out.
It's awesome when you can connect with someone like that, man. That's wicked.
Yeah, for sure.
When you take the quiz, it tells you really good people that match up to you. And actually, believe it or not, like for me, like I was like really amazed by the different personalities that I link with. Like I know it makes sense because it's all about balance, right? But like for me, it told me to get in a relationship with an introvert. Like it tells me I do really good with introverts. So we all balance each other out. So it's just interesting to see, and you have your partner do it and see what their personality is. But yeah, it's funny all the matchups, and it makes sense. They tell you like why this trait goes well with your trait and vice versa. It's super cool. So go ahead and take that, you guys. That's really it for today. We have another call if you are doing the challenge at 5 p.m. PST. We're doing it on Zoom. Sorry for last night, the technical difficulties. Like all you guys got on a Zoom call, and then like we couldn't figure out, it wasn't work. It was like acting like we didn't have a set time. So we had to like resend out another Zoom link. So we lost a lot of people along the way. So I just want to make it clear, 5 p.m. PST. We are going to put the link out on the app, the Zoom link. Also, can we make an event on the app?
Yeah, I can do that.
And lastly, because I just want to make sure, there's so many people in the group.
It's already on the calendar too. If you guys are on the calendar, can you guys actually check real quick? Did you guys subscribe to the calendar already? Can you see if you see it inside your calendar? Just to make sure.
So
the links from yesterday that I had put inside the toolbox, like the join .teamjetset.com/RSVP. If you haven't put it yet, just do it right now. Just type it on your phone. Join.teamjetset.com/RSVP and open up the calendar.
Oh, really? There's different links ways to get there. So this toolbox, you guys, we're always going to talk about this toolbox. This is like we're going to put different resources. Our affirmations are there if you want them, different links and stuff like that. So Josh just gave you the direct link, but if you want to find it, you can always go in the toolbox and go look for calendar. And when you pull it up, there's kind of different calendars depending if you're just in the Early Bird Roundtable group or if you're in both or if you're in the challenge. So go ahead and click on the calendar and you sync it. It says add to your calendar. So this way, whenever we have a new call or we want to change the time, it's now going to directly link with what other calendar you have on your device. And it will make it easier because we all just need to get into flow, right? You guys are good because you guys are on the calls every day, but the other 120 people that are on the challenge, I just need them to learn and like kind of understand where we're going to be sending out the call links and stuff like that. So just sync it with the calendar and then you're good. You don't have to worry if you miss like the post in the app or something like that. So just be aware, 5 p.m. tonight on PST. Whether sync with the calendar right now or look out for the app, we're going to drop the Zoom link and you guys can get on.
Yo, Tim.
Do you guys see it inside the calendar?
What's the fastest way to get to the toolbox in the app?
Okay, actually, we got to put a link in the app. We don't have it.
I was going to say.
I didn't think about that.
It's so
we just have it as
brutal to get to it.
I'm just kidding. I will put it.
Teamjetset.com/toolbox. Teamjetset.com/toolbox.
But we got to put that button in there for sure.
Wow, that's a good point.
The second thing is just a reminder. Did you guys see the video that I posted yesterday where I kind of like walked you through the app and how it works? You guys watch that video because if someone would have did that for me when we first made the app, then it's honestly so easy. So watch that video. You guys can go to in the app and go to my profile, and I'm sure you guys can see can they see my recent posts, or can I just do that as an admin?
Yeah, they can see your activity. Yeah.
So if you guys if you're not following me on the app, you can go to my profile and on anyone's profile, and you can see their recent activity. And I posted a video, a screen recording, and I walked you through here's where this is, here's how you do this. So
you should send it in a big group chat too.
I did. I put it to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
There's a big group chat. There's a massive app group chat on there.
So I'm gonna put the toolbox. There we go. You go to the top left corner where the 3 lines are. That opens your menu, and then you get to see discovery, topics, events, groups. Right. That's how you get to groups. Is where you get to the.
We'll add the toolbox right there by groups. I'll add it right there by groups. Where it says text 21, I'll change that to toolbox.
Yeah. So
I must have wasted 10 minutes trying to find that fucking thing.
All right. So text me where it says text me 21 to confirm. We're gonna get rid of that, and it's gonna say toolbox, and so you guys can find a quicker route. So don't type in the link. Hope that makes sense.
Stand up and move.
Well, thanks for the suggestion, Evan. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, no problem. It's called tough love. Let's go.
So we'll change that today, you guys. So just
Change it right now, honestly.
that's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed, productive day. Make it a competition.
Like a hoop balls life.
How many wins can you get in between now and our call at 5 p.m. PST? But I hope you guys have,
1,000.
seriously. All right, guys. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Blessed day.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you tonight.
Bye.
See you later.
Adios.
Bye.